Amigos, tudo bem? Que atuação foi essa do Estêvão ontem? O garoto simplesmente dominou o jogo, desequilibrou, chamou a responsabilidade. E claro, quando isso acontece, o mundo do futebol inteiro para pra olhar. E não deu outra. A repercussão internacional foi imediata. Jornais ingleses, espanhóis, italianos. Todo mundo falando do menino brasileiro que, mais uma vez, mostrou por que é tratado como uma das maiores promessas do futebol mundial. Mas antes de entrar nessa história recheada de elogios, já chega deixando o like, se inscreve no canal e ativa o sininho. E para você ter uma ideia do impacto, Thierry Henry, um dos maiores atacantes da história, fez questão de comentar sobre o Estêvão. E olha, a análise dele foi daquelas que fazem qualquer torcedor parar e refletir. O francês simplesmente se encantou com o que viu do garoto. Thierry Henry comparou Estêvão a Ryan Giggs, dizendo que o jovem do Chelsea te encara o tempo todo. Dribla, parte pra cima, testa o adversário repetidas vezes, mesmo quando uma jogada não dá certo.
He's the one who stole the show.
Estevão, you talked about him. Thierry, how much do you enjoy watching the young man play?
I love a player that has a go at his fullback. When he gets the ball, there is no nonsense. He goes, he turns, he goes, he will see what's in front of him. There is no, that's what I'm saying at one point. We were talking about it on the show that we were together, Jamie, the other day. I was like, a guy like that, you have to let him paint. When I say about that is cooking, like you don't go to the house of a painter and tell him to do what he needs to do. Let him paint, and then he will. You said you love the frame or you don't love the frame of what he did, or the drawing or whatever he did. Let him cook. This is what he's doing. Allow him to dribble.
Is he painting pictures?
Everything. He's painting everything. The way is like you wouldn't like to play against him. Not because I'm not saying that you won't be able to stop him, but he's coming at you all the time. He's reminding me of that's early doors. That's why I think Ryan Giggs was one of the best, because he's coming at you the whole game. Whether he's having a good game or not a good game, he's trying to test you all the time and see if you're going to stop him or not. And that's how it is as a winger.
Will the frustration be for you then? Because I think what the point you've been trying to make, I think probably for the last year, is there's not enough players who excite you and get you off your seat. Is the worry that because he's young and he's maybe playing a bit free, that the longer he's with, I'm not saying Maresca, but coaches, that ends up getting coached out of him a little bit? Do you think that's the problem, that it's actually coaches taking this away from players the longer they're sort of with them and in the team?
I do think so, because coaches at times are scared of transition, counter-attack, playing against a low block. If you lose the ball too early, you're going to get done being open. But the first quality of the kid is to dribble. Why are you going to take that away? For me to be able to make you tired or take advantage of what I've done, it's like if you stop a boxer to jab. Like, how is he going to work? Like, if I don't go at you 5 to 6 to 7 times, you stop me, how am I going to have the 8th time? You go to the 8th time, you're like, oh, I can see he's tired now. 9th time, he doesn't want me anymore. 10, 11, it's easy. Then I score at the end because you're tired. If I don't make you run and I pass the ball all the time, it's an easy job for you as a right back or a left back. Let him cook. Let him play. We need to enjoy this type of players and type of games. I mentioned Michael Olise, Bukayo Saka. It's not always, doesn't have to be scripted all the time. Pass the ball. Don't lose it.
But do you say that to them? When he was managing Elise, and
yes, I said
as well. That's that type of player.
I said to Desiree Doué, and I think I said it on the show. I don't remember. I put him on against Egypt. Semi-final, we're losing. I put him on because I think he's very good in 1v1. The game has changed. I needed someone to go and not think anymore. It was very different game. So I said, you come on. Whenever you have the ball, you have a go. I don't really care. Have a go. 1v1 will put you. Do what you have to do. He passed the ball 1 time back, 2nd time back. I said, if you do that again, you come out. I made you just lose the ball. Do something. Next thing you know, after that, yellow, right back, sent off. We won the game. Like, what made you arrive there? Dribbling. So why are you going to speak to the guy in a negative way? Don't do that. Don't do it.
I think that the most difficult thing in football, people can have different opinions, but I think actually dribbling. I think even if you watch football, even great teams, they'll only have one player in the team who can really dribble. Most players would get it and pass
nowadays,
it. Yeah. And when you've got someone who can do it, that's why we love Maradona. That's why it's just like when you see goals, like he's probably still got the most famous goal in football that everybody knows about, the goal against England, because you don't see players do that. It's so difficult. Even though we've all played at the top level, we know how difficult it is to dribble through players. That's why you're revered as the greatest player to play in the Premier League, because you've scored goals and you've done things that no one else can do. People can score a great goal, or can be lucky, or can be quick, or can defend, or can play a nice pass. We can all do that. We've all done that on occasions. But no one, you can't dribble. If you can't dribble, you can't dribble. You can't go past players. And that's what makes it something. That's what I think it's so special to see somebody have that ability.
I agree. You know, there is that myth that now people talk about speed and how quick were you and who is the fastest. Who cares if you can't control the ball? Like I've seen a lot of players that are fast, but they disturb the fan. They disturb the linesman. Ball goes, they go out. Ball control out. That guy, when he runs, Ryan Giggs, when he used to run, Robert Pires, when he used to run, they never used to lose speed while they had the ball at their feet. This is not rugby or American football. Ball is here. I'm not running with the ball here. People can, you know, in rugby or American football, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's way more difficult to run with the ball at your feet and keep control of the ball. Head up, C360. It's not an easy one. That's more valuable for me than you're fast. You need to be fast here. And if you're fast here and you're fast, good with your feet, and you can run also, then by any means, you're in trouble playing against that guy.
Oh, we were in trouble.
Oh.